Hi DIYers, this is Michael from Alarm Grid, and today I'm going to show you how to use the Smart Start feature on the Qolsys IQ Panel 2 Plus. Now we have another video where we explained what the Smart Start feature is. Just a quick recap. It allows you to add a small selection of compatible Z-Wave devices by scanning a QR code instead of doing a traditional inclusion-exclusion process. So a little bit quicker to add compatible Z-Wave devices this way. It's only a small selection of devices that are compatible with this feature, but if you happen to have one, like we do here with the Qolsys IQ dimmer, then it can be a nice little handy way to add new automation devices to your system. Now, a few things to keep in mind. You must be running Z-Wave Firmware version 6.81.03 or higher to have access to the Smart Start feature. If you're on a lower Z-Wave firmware, you'll have to do the Z-Wave firmware upgrading process, which involves clearing your Z-Wave network and getting the system firmware on at least 2.4.0. We have another video where we talk about upgrading the Z-Wave firmware on your Qolsys IQ Panel 2 or IQ Panel 2 Plus. But in our case, we have our system on the high enough firmware version to go ahead and use the Smart Start feature. So we're going to go ahead and show it off today. Now, you have a QR code. Sometimes it's on the packaging, sometimes it's on the products. In this case, it's on both. So we have our QR code on the box, and we also have it on the sensor here, the IQ dimmer. We're going to use the box because maneuvering the panel camera, you have to get the camera positioned to have the QR code inside of a red box. And doing it with the panel, that would be hard to maneuver. So luckily, we have this box. You can also enter the DSK code, but we don't recommend doing that. It's better to just do the scanning process. That's the whole point of the Smart Start feature in the first place. So we're going to go ahead and show this off. So we're going to step aside for a moment and plug this in so we can pair it using the Smart Start feature. All right, now we're back at our Qolsys IQ Panel 2 Plus, and we have our IQ dimmer box with the QR code on it, so we can show off the Smart Start feature. It's very easy to use. It's easier than doing a traditional exclusion-inclusion process. So to get started, we click the small gray bar at the top, and we choose Settings, Advanced Settings, and we enter in our installer code, 1111, and then we choose Installation, Devices, Z-Wave Devices, and Smart Start, which is the light bulb there. And it's going to take a second to load the camera. You can also see you can manually enter the DSK code. We don't really recommend doing that, but you can. And so we have our QR code on the box here, and we just want to make sure to get it into the camera there. And once it recognizes it, it will automatically detect the DSK code, and it knows that it's a light. It's Smart Start, after all. It's smart. It knows that it's a light. And you can change the name if you want. We'll do Entertainment Center Light because we want to be entertained. And we're going to do Add. And you see that it says it's not in the network right now. It has to gather some data from the sensor. It's communicating right now. Eventually it will show started, indicating that it's in the middle of the pairing process, and then you'll get a completed message. It'll say included. This usually takes a few minutes. We won't wait for it to go through. Just know that if you see this, everything has been done correctly. It's been paired using the Smart Start feature. Before it's formally paired with the network, while it's still in the network, not in network status, you can press the trash can icon to delete it. If you decided you didn't want to add it to your system after all, and you wanted to just give up, then you could do that. But once it's formally enrolled,
Entertainment Center Light to the network.
See, it's getting started there. Once it is formally enrolled with the system, you would have to do the formal exclusion process to clear it from the network. That's going in and clearing the device. But that's how you use the Smart Start feature on the Qolsys IQ Panel 2 Plus. It can be convenient if you have some of the Smart Start compatible devices and you want to just...
Entertainment Center Light is added to network successfully.
And we're successful. So like I said, it's a good feature if you happen to have some of the small selection of Smart Start compatible devices. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up below to like the video. And remember to subscribe to our channel to get updates on future videos. And if you have any questions about the Qolsys IQ Panel 2 Plus or the Smart Start feature, feel free to email us at support@alarmgrid.com. We hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks.